US President Joe Biden's approval rating has dropped ahead of the November 8th midterms. According to polling firm Gallup, his rating now stands at 40%. That's lower than 42% in September. Biden's lowest rating to date was 38%, which was in July. According to data, Joe Biden's been unpopular among voters for over a year now. As US citizens expressed displeasure over soaring inflation, and many objected to Biden's handling of the US withdrawal from Afghanistan. Joe Biden's popularity spiked in the summer due to multiple legislative wins and declining gas prices. His approval ratings reached 44% in August. But the rise in popularity has come to a halt. Plus, surveys are showing a negative trend for Democrats in the upcoming midterms, though many party candidates are polling better than Biden. Experts believe that voters have started to separate their opinion of President Biden from that of the party. To add to Joe Biden's woes, surveys are indicating better gains for the Republicans. Former President Donald Trump is also widely expected to run for the presidency again in 2024. As costs continue to soar, more US residents are likely to sour on Biden. Inflation and the economy are among key concerns for voters in the upcoming elections. The results of the November the 8th midterms could give a look into the 2024 presidential elections. Let's get more on this now from our correspondent Susan Tirani, who's live in New York for us. Susan, just how bad do you think things are looking for Joe Biden's party, the Democrats? They need to win seats in the midterms to keep any power in Congress, don't they?
I'm sorry, was that question for me?
Susan, yes, Susan. No problem. Susan, how bad are things looking for Joe Biden's party, the Democrats, in these upcoming elections? Because they really need to win seats in order to hold on to any kind of power in Congress, don't they?
Absolutely. And, this is really not only a referendum on Joe Biden, but the future of his legislative agenda, right? He has so many plans and he's been promising so much to the American public, but perhaps the wrong promises when we look at the polls. They really banked on issues like abortion. But we see that numbers regarding inflation and the economy are taking over the so-called threats that the Biden administration has been putting forth against Republicans, or so-called extremist MAGA Republicans. And the majority of Americans think that the Republicans are going to be better in bringing the economy back on track on the one hand, and then you have issues that are bypassing the economy in places like here in New York, crime topping the agenda as well. And again, they think that when polled, most American thinks that Republicans will be better on crime as well, just because the Democrats, whether it's true or not, they've been perceived to be soft on crime, notably because in the past few years they've been associated with that defund the police movement. So things aren't looking very good, not only for the president, we see that in the polls, but for the Democratic Party as well. After the midterms, I think we'll see more Democrats distancing themselves from Joe Biden even more than we are right now.